mark this year's Global Wind Day, we have looked at the top 10 most frequently searched questions on the internet about wind energy. To help answer those questions, we have my colleagues from around the world who are all helping to make wind power and the renewable energy transition a reality. Here we look at the first 5 questions, starting with a fundamental one. What is a wind farm and how does it work?
A wind farm is a renewable energy power plant that converts the energy of the wind into electrical power.
And the electric energy then will be transported via cables underneath the surface and via high voltage lines directly into your households.
About 20 years ago, a typical turbine in Scotland may have been about 66 metres tall. About a decade ago, that would have been about 110 metres tall. And now we're seeing wind farms in planning and ready to go at 220 metres tall. That is about as high as if you stacked 2 Big Bens on top of each other, it wouldn't even meet the top of the turbine.
Our last project, we make the biggest turbines in the Alps ever, 170 meters hub height, 126 meters rotor diameter, really the biggest turbines in the Alps in Austria. This is what we are doing now.
Wind is a renewable source of energy, and the energy produced by a wind farm is clean, carbon-free, and without a waste production.
Is it 100% green? No, it's not, obviously, because manufacturing all those materials needed to build those wind farms does require a form of energy, but it'll make up big time for the next 20, 30, 40 years. You produce very clean energy at probably the lowest levelized cost possible.
Yes, they can. We dismantle it completely. That means we dismantle the turbine, the foundation and the old cables.
Wind farms can be recycled up to nearly 90%.
The wind towers are made out of steel. Steel is one of the most recycled materials worldwide.
The fiberglass on the blades is the hardest part, but still it's possible to do that. Almost everything is possible to recycle in one way or another from the wind farm.
The main difference is the offshore wind farms are way more complex. Wind farms itself are much bigger, and then capital risk is much higher, and therefore companies tend to partner to develop the projects instead of doing it alone.
So inside an offshore wind turbine, you will find a bunk bed, you will find a kitchen, microwave, you will find everything you need to stay overnight in an offshore wind turbine.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yes.
If you have questions we haven't covered, check out part 2 of our series or get in touch with our social media channels. Happy Global Wind Day.
Happy Global Wind Day from Italy.
Happy Global
Wind Day.
Happy Global Wind Day.
Happy Global Wind Day from Spain.
Happy Global Wind Day from everyone at BayWa RE.